Sanibonani bafowethu. So I woke up this morning and decided, you know what, I've been looking forward to ukuyenza lento. As in, but amaphupha awavezeki unless uwafaka in action. Manje ngiyayifaka in action lento izovezeka. So I decided that I'm going to talk about the KINTO. KINTO is a newly launched Toyota program that deals with leasing, rentals, sort of thing where you actually keep the car. They give you a brand new car, you keep it for the number of months, how you need it and all of that. For the number of months that you need it, for a certain number of kilometers. So it's a very good program, even though it has its own side effects. Not side effects. Side effects, man. So it's not necessarily side effects, but negatives, disadvantages, like not actually getting to own the car. I don't think there's anyone who wants to pay like 5,400 for a car and not to own it, unless you pay attention to the actual downsides of owning a car, like buying your own tires, paying high premiums for insurance and all of that, when you can actually pay a standard amount and still have a brand new car. Later you change it, because the car is a depreciating asset. At the end of the day, you will lose that money that you'll be paying every month. So isn't it better that you just own the car, take it back, and it's actually maintained by the actual owners of the car, while you pay a flat price for the car? Actually, they said that it can increase with it's linked to the borrowing, to the prime borrowing rate, the interest rate, the repo rate, whatever they call it. So it's linked to the repo rate. So as the repo rate goes down, it goes down, goes up, goes up. So I am currently buying a Toyota Starlet XS automatic via this thing, this KINTO thing. So I'm leasing a Toyota Starlet XS. So I will be also showing you how it's done and where, and I'll actually be also reviewing the car that I'm buying. So I'm not just talking about something that I would never use for myself. I'm actually using it. So let's see what it is and see if it works. It will actually work for someone who says, you know what, if they hijack me, I don't want stress and all of that for a loan. But you know, we live in South Africa. Even though it's not everyone who gets hijacked, but I think that's one of the things that you'd want to lease a car and not own it. Let's dive into it, Buffett. Relatively quite an easy process, but I still need to actually explain what it is. I'll explain after showing you how to do it, or before. I'll just see when I edit the video. So essentially what happens is this: you go on the internet and then you type Toyota. It will say toyota.co.za. That's where you go. If it doesn't show, type toyota.co.za. It's quite an easy process. Okay, and then you go to shopping tools. On shopping tools, here is KINTO. So you can actually browse for your options. It's also there for a Lexus, but I think for our sake, we should actually just concentrate on the KINTO Toyota. And then so much just to explain it. So KINTO is you can actually read all of this. I don't think it's necessary for me to explain it, but actually what it's created for, it allows you to have a car, a brand new car with a full service history, actually maintenance rental. So it gives you maintenance, they pay for it, has insurance included in the car, in the payment, but it's a standard amount of money. You don't get to own the car. After you finish using it, for the number of years and the number of kilometers, you take it back. You won't have to pay any hidden cost, no delivery fee, no deposit, nothing at all. So I thought it's a good deal for me, of course. So that is why ngabona ukuthi I think ngithenge yona ngoba into zakhona is transparent, and I know that if they say to me the money that I'm going to pay is 5,400, then I can just take that and live with it. There's no need ukuthi ngizihlukumeze ngiyozihama ngento engekho. So yeah, le moto maintainer from le mali oyibhadalayo, kodwa the catch is that you don't really get to own it. So in a full service package, so manje into esizoyenza sizoyibheka, so it can be both for i-business nama personal cars. So ufaka ama-kilometer njengami, for example, let's say I travel 300 kilometers and imali enginayo manje it's more or less 7,000 rand engwilling ukuthi ngiyibhadale emotweni. Money that I'm willing to pay for the car is around 7,000, but I travel 300 kilometers per month. And then you can choose manual, automatic, CVT, hatch, sedan, and all of those things. So ungazifaka zonke lezi zinto lezi. So we say apply filter. So you can see you can buy this very dangerous car, the Eiger. Quite weak. I wouldn't recommend this car actually, but we'll talk about that some other time. For me, I went for the Starlet, which is here. So I took the Starlet XS Automatic. So you select the Starlet XS Automatic, but if you can see that initial license and registration is paid for. It has Wi-Fi, stolen recovery device, personal use, liability for private. So there's protection and all of that. All scheduled services, Starlet access and all of that. So the amount is actually 5,300, right? Which is relatively okay for 10,000 kilometers and for the number of years that you'll be having it. And then you say, so this is actually where you then apply. Fill in your name, whatever it is, and then Starlet, and then you choose the number of kilometers, the number of months that you want to have it with, that you want to live with it. I wouldn't necessarily choose the dealership, but I wouldn't necessarily go as much as taking it for 48 months. But you know how not all axis zonke izinsipho eziwashayo lamalanga. So you'll choose what works for you. Insipho esebenzela wena iyayazi. So you will choose the car that is best for you, the number of kilometers and the subscription. And then you will actually take the car. It's a brand new car and all of that. And then license and registration paid for. Insurance paid for. So this is what KINTO is. And then in the coming few months, I'll actually share, few weeks, I'll share things that came, the pros and cons of actually borrowing a car from KINTO. Much pleasure. Enjoy the rest of your week. Bye.